The airport was very busy. There were hundreds of people walking here and there with their bags. Everyone was trying to catch their flights on time. Among all these people was a woman named Maya. She was 32 years old. She was wearing simple clothes, just jeans and a blue shirt. She had a small bag with her. Her eyes showed that she was very tired. No one in the airport knew who she really was. Everyone just saw her as another tired traveler going home. Maya walked to the gate and got on the airplane. It was an afternoon flight from New Delhi to Mumbai. The flight was not full, but seat 7C, where she had to sit, was in the middle. On her left sat a young man working on his laptop. On her right was an older lady who smiled at Maya in a friendly way. "Hello," said the old lady. "Going home?" "Yes," said Maya with a tired smile. "Very long trip. I just want to sleep." The young man didn't say anything. He was too busy with his work. Maya put her bag in the space above her seat and sat down. She closed her eyes right away. Within 2 minutes, she was sleeping deeply. Her head rested on the window. Her breathing was slow and calm. Neither the young man nor the old lady knew the truth about Maya. They did not know that she was not just any traveler. Maya was a pilot. She had been flying airplanes for 10 years. She had over 4,000 flight hours. She knew how to fly many different types of planes. She was trained to handle emergencies that would make other pilots very scared. But today, she just wanted to rest. She had been working every day for 3 months without any days off. So she had chosen this flight to sleep peacefully. The airplane took off smoothly. The engines made their normal sound. The plane went up into the blue sky. Everything seemed normal. The captain's name was Captain Rajesh. He was flying this route for the last 15 years. He had never had any serious problems. His first officer was a younger man named Vikram. He was good at his job and paid attention to everything. "Good flight today," said Captain Rajesh to Vikram. "The weather is perfect. We should reach Mumbai without any problems." "Yes, sir," said Vikram. "All systems are working fine. Everything looks good." But Captain Rajesh did not know that something bad was about to happen. 1 hour into the flight, Maya was still sleeping. Most other passengers were also sleeping or watching movies on their phones. The flight attendants were moving slowly in the cabin. Everything was quiet and peaceful. Then something changed. Captain Rajesh felt a strange shake. It was not normal. He looked at his instruments. All the numbers seemed fine. But something felt wrong. He frowned. "Did you feel that?" he asked Vikram. "Yes, sir." "I felt it too," said Vikram. "But all instruments are showing normal readings." Then suddenly, a red light came on. Then another. Then many more red lights started coming on. Warning sounds started making noise. Beep, beep, beep. The sounds were urgent and loud. "What is happening?" said Captain Rajesh. His voice became serious and careful. Vikram started checking everything quickly. His hands moved fast on the controls. "Sir, the engines are not giving good power. Hydraulic pressure is down. I am also getting warnings about the electrical system. This is not right. These things should not all fail at the same time. Try to stabilize the plane," said Captain Rajesh. He was trying to stay calm, but his heart was beating fast. "I will handle the radio." In the cabin, people started noticing that something was wrong. The plane's movement was not smooth anymore. It was shaking. Some people opened their eyes. Some people got scared. The young man beside Maya grabbed his armrests. The old lady dropped her knitting needles. But Maya was still sleeping. She did not wake up. A flight attendant named Priya came walking fast through the cabin. She was trying to look calm, but she was very scared inside. "Is everything okay?" asked the old lady. "Yes, madam," said Priya. But her voice was shaking a little. "Just some small turbulence. Please sit back and relax." But it was not small turbulence. In the cockpit, things were getting worse and worse. "Sir, I cannot control the plane properly," said Vikram. His voice was now very worried. "The computer systems are giving wrong information. The plane is not listening to my commands." Captain Rajesh looked at his instruments. Everything on the screens was confusing. Numbers were jumping up and down. Some numbers made no sense. But he looked out of the window. Outside, he could see that the plane was flying okay. But his instruments said something different. "The computer system is broken," he said. "We have to fly the plane by hand. Without computer help." But the plane suddenly moved down very fast. Both pilots pulled back hard on their controls. The passengers screamed. Bags fell from above. People held each other. A baby started crying. The plane felt like it was falling from the sky. Finally, the sudden movement woke Maya up. Her eyes opened wide. Her body became alert in 1 second. Her pilot mind started working right away. She heard the screams. She saw the oxygen masks hanging down from above. She felt the way the plane was moving. She knew this was an emergency. Her ears heard Captain Rajesh's voice on the speaker. He sounded very scared. "This is the captain. We are having a serious emergency. Our plane's computer is not working. I am trying to control the plane by hand. If anyone on this plane knows how to fly an airplane, please tell the flight attendants right now. We need help. Please come to the front now." The whole cabin became very quiet. People looked at each other with scared faces. Who could help? Who could fly a plane? Maya took a deep breath. She was the only one. She was the only pilot on this plane. She had to do something. She unbuckled her seatbelt and stood up. The young man next to her looked surprised. The old lady looked at her with hope. "I am a pilot," Maya said simply. "I can help. Tell the captain I am coming." Priya's face showed surprise and relief at the same time. "Thank God. Please come quickly." Maya walked toward the cockpit. She walked with confidence. She was not scared. Her training had prepared her for this moment. She did not know it when she got on the plane, but she was the only person who could save 180 people's lives today. Captain Rajesh opened the cockpit door. His face was wet with sweat. Vikram was still fighting with the controls. Many red lights were still on. "Are you a pilot?" asked Captain Rajesh hopefully. "Yes," said Maya. 10 years of flying experience. I have handled emergencies before. Tell me what is happening." Captain Rajesh explained everything quickly. Maya looked at all the broken systems and wrong numbers on the screens. But she also looked out the window and understood what was really happening. "Stop using the computers," she said to Vikram. "Just fly the plane by hand. Use what you see outside and use the basic instruments. Forget about the computers. They are lying to you." "But without the computers, how will we land?" asked Vikram. "We will land the old way," said Maya. "Like pilots used to do many years ago. It is not easy, but it is possible. And it is our only choice." Captain Rajesh followed Maya's instructions. He stopped using the computer systems. He flew the plane by hand. By looking at the sky and horizon outside, he understood what the plane was really doing. The plane started to feel better. It stopped shaking so much. "Good," said Maya. "Now Vikram, call the airport." Tell them we are coming in an emergency. Tell them to get all the rescue teams ready. We are coming to land. Vikram made the radio call. Mumbai Airport, this is Flight 324. We have serious emergency. Computer systems are down. We are coming for emergency landing. The airport answered back. Flight 324, we are ready. Emergency teams are standing by. You are clear to land. Maya helped Captain Rajesh plan how to land the plane without computer help. It was like an old movie about flying. They had to do everything by hand. They had to judge their height and speed by looking and by feeling. They had to guess when to drop the wheels and when to make the plane go down slowly. We are getting close, said Maya. Come down slowly. Not too fast. Good. Good. Now you can see the runway. See it? There it is. Captain Rajesh could see the runway. He could see the lights. He knew what to do. His hands moved carefully on the controls. The plane came down slower and slower. You are doing perfect, said Maya. Keep steady. A little more. Just a little more. The wheels touched the ground. The plane touched down safely. It was not a rough landing. It was smooth and good. The plane rolled on the runway and finally stopped. For 1 second, there was silence. Then everyone in the back started clapping and cheering. They were alive. They were safe. Captain Rajesh turned around and looked at Maya with happy eyes. You saved our lives, he said. I do not know how to say thank you. You did good work, said Maya. I just told you what to do. You were the one who made it happen. When the passengers got off the plane, they all said thank you to Maya. They shook her hand. Some women hugged her. The young man from seat 7B came up to her and said, I cannot believe you were just sleeping next to me. You looked like any normal person. But you are a hero. Maya smiled. I am not a hero. I am just a pilot who was in the right place at the right time. Any other pilot would have done the same thing. But the truth was, there was no other pilot on that plane. There was only Maya. And because she was there, 180 people got to go home to their families. That night, Maya finally got her sleep. But she did not forget what happened on Flight 324. She learned something important that day. Sometimes life puts you in a position where you must help. Sometimes you cannot just sleep and ignore what is happening. Sometimes you must be brave and do the right thing. And sometimes the most important people in the world are just regular people. People who wear jeans and look tired. People who sit in middle seats and want to sleep. People who you would never think are heroes. But when the moment comes, when someone asks, can anyone fly this plane, they stand up and say, yes, I can. That is what Maya did. And that is why 180 people on Flight 324 lived to tell their story.